Alright guys, I've flipped to mitigate ass wetness. So anyways, these two that we're going to do, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do them on the same video because Robert needs to come out and use the space. So this is going to be using the same entry here, okay? So however I get here, I'm going to get that wrist grip, I'm going to come over, I'm going to come under, and I'm going to connect to the hips, I'm going to pinch my knees together, okay? So for both of these, you kind of need this particular position. Now, from here I can get the tricep grip. For this one I can actually use a head grip. What's important is that I cinch him into my body, okay? Where I go, he goes, okay? And all I need to do is make sure that he can't step back. So what I'm going to do is I get this grip here, and I've got my legs pinched. I'm going to take my leg, and I'm going to put it behind his far side ankle as much as I possibly can. I'm not trying to kick it out. I'm not trying to be really aggressive and trying to like bring him down. What I'm trying to do is I'm just making it so that he can't step back, right? That's all I want. So it's just a little bit of trip, but you know, to be completely honest with you, I've never even had somebody try to step back with this one, to be completely honest. So once I get that connection, I take my leg out and I sprawl, and then I just, because I'm destabilized on this side, I just let myself fall. So we're connected. If I fall, he falls. So I collapse my hips and come into side control. Okay? So really, really simple. It's one of the simplest ones that you can do, right? There is a variant on this that I'm not successful with at all, where you can get 2-on-1 on a wrist grip, and you're pulling. When he steps back, you step around, driving his hand to the ground, and you basically do the same movement there. The problem that I generally have with that one is that you can't let him like really pull his arm up, right? You have to keep him low, and you're bringing his arm behind, right? And then bringing it down and trying to set up so that he can't step back, okay? That's all that one is. It's pull. When he starts to try to build his posture up, I keep his arm low, and I come forward and I drop it down. Right? This one, got the grip, come on the inside, pinch, grab, whichever works for you, whatever more comfortable, pinch the leg, now step behind, and collapse, look, and come into your side control. Right? Very, very simple for that one. There was another one I was going to do from this. And I have suddenly kind of forgotten what it was. So let's go ahead and go into a fireman's carry here, right? So I got the same grip here. I pinched in, and maybe he's being a little bitch here, and he's just like way too mobile, and I'm not convinced that I'm going to be able to get that first one, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab his wrist here. So I'm going to let go of his hip, I'm going to grab his wrist here, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to, my legs are here, I'm going to switch my legs. This leg is going to go between his legs, and I'm going to sprawl the other way, right? So I'm going from here, and I'm switching and basically falling here. Now, as I come down, I'm going to shoot this arm underneath his body, right? And I'm going to start turning that corner with this lift is really almost nothing, right? So I've got that connection. I've just got his arm connected now. And I was in this position like I was trying to step back, but I couldn't do that. So I'm going to switch my legs, drop down, and shoot my arm under as I start to look over this shoulder, right? So I'm going to be here, I switch, up, look, and fall off the damn deck. Blooper! Right, so that's going to be kind of more like a different version of a fireman's carry. A lot of times a fireman's carry is going to be like kind of dropping, having your head to this side of his arm instead, and kind of turning and dropping him that way. But since we're kind of doing this like weird slide thing right now, this is a good one for you to practice, and it's actually really, really fun to do. I really wish I could remember what the last one that I wanted to do was. That was from this position, but I want to go ahead, let's go ahead and we're going to do one more, and we're going to do it from a high single this time.